Hello, everyone. Peter Dennis here. Today, my guest is Anne Thill. Anne lives just outside of Paris, and it's my pleasure to welcome her here with me today. Good morning, Anne, and welcome.
Hello, Peter. Thanks for having me.
Actually, I realize that it's afternoon where you are. It's morning here, but yes, we've wrestled with that before. You're on daylight savings time now, I think, are you not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good. Okay. Well, then, of course, our subject is channeling. And I think our audience would be interested in knowing a little about yourself. Can you just take a couple of minutes and tell us a little about, where you grew up, the kind of schooling you did, what you do for a living, things like that?
Yeah, well, thank you. I live in France, in Paris, actually, and I've been doing healing work for about 10 years now. I was not doing that previously, but it's been 10 years now that I'm in the healing. So I'm particularly with energetic healing, and more recently I add my healing with channelings because I felt lots of consciousnesses and lots of energies getting me to involve my practice and to be present during my healings.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not sure if our audience would understand what you just said. How has channeling, let's say, affected your life and also your healing?
Well, first of all, I was very young. I felt lots of energies around me, but it was very uncomfortable. I didn't really know what it was, and so I had to deal with that in a certain way. And I began to receive like informations from diseased persons in my families, and after that I received more and more communications with that with those energies. I call them energies, and I receive those energies and communicate with those during my sessions, to have informations about the persons who are going and to see me. And so I have the channeling in that part helps me to give a certain healing to that person.
If I understand what you're saying, these energies help you to diagnose what the problems are with the client, and do they help you also in some way cure or fix those problems?
Well, it's just more like a harmonization. I am not a medical doctor. I don't do any diagnosis, or I don't do any healing on a medical term, as it is, you see. It's more like I feel those, maybe sometimes we can see energies like bubbles of dark densities inside the bodies of the person. So I can see where it is exactly, and I can transmute those densities into more fluid energies in the body. And after that, the person feels very more calm, emotional, relieved, something inside their emotions, and they are more calm and more in a healthy way to deal with their lives.
Yes. My understanding is that to heal the physical, you're very often working with the emotional and the mental. Are you doing that as well?
Yes, exactly, because they procure some kind of densities of energies inside the field, emotions and psychic feelings as well. So we need to be harmonized to to live in a better health, better shape and health.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's very impressive because most healers just deal with the symptoms. And what you're telling me, I think, is that you're getting at the root causes. It's about what people think and what people feel, and those are the things that manifest in the physical.
Yes, I try to maybe not to find the real cause, because the cause is more like different things melting to have the cause inside the body. So each session gives me information about what we need to receive for the person during that session, and it might be related to different vibrations, different levels of vibration, and it's a kind of multi-dimensional level. So I can receive these information from the emanation of where the person stands in those different levels of vibration. Mm-hmm. And it might change each station.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's very impressive. And Anne, I know we could talk about this for a long time. It raises a lot of questions in my mind, but this is very positive. And I know that channeling has enhanced this very much for you. You and I have had some practice sessions together, and you've been bringing in an Arcturian by the name of Vata. I don't know if she really has a name, but she's given us that one, and others. And so I'm not sure who's going to come through today, but if you would please just take a moment, bring in either Vata or the Arcturians or whoever would like to come in, and I'll have a few words with them.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Vata?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Well, Vata, very nice of you to be here again. And it's always a pleasure speaking with you. We are recording this, as you probably know, and for the benefit of people who will be viewing this video. So if you would please, would you tell us a little about yourself and why you are here working with Anne?
Well, I came because you asked for. I'm in her energetic field and needed to have consciousness to help her to have more level of vibrations, to contact different beings. It's my position is like a facilitator of opening gateways to in order for her to contact energies of different levels, different beings.
Okay, if I understand this, then it's not so much that you are helping her in her healing work, but you are kind of opening the door for others to come through to help her, perhaps depending on the client's needs and what's going on. Who would some of these energies be?
I'm helping her to contact different energies for her healing sessions.
Now, would these beings be other Arcturians or beyond that?
Yes, that the Arcturians are coming very, very often when she does the healing sessions, because she put clients into a kind of energetic field who matches with the Arcturians' energies.
I see. Now, Are the Arcturians physical beings from another planet, or are they more spiritual and kind of location is irrelevant for them?
They are in a kind of energetic field, energetic vibration. They are not physically represented as you could see on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Were the Arcturians physical at one time and perhaps evolved to a non-physical state?
It's difficult to say for you because in 3D you have special representations of physicality.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so quite different. From your perspective, what is the biggest difficulty that humans have regarding their health now?
The difficulty is to match the higher energies, the higher vibrations. So the more you can embody those energies from above, the more you will connect with better health.
Okay. Now, I think I understand that as a thesis, as an idea, but if I wanted to do that, what specific steps could I take to connect with these higher vibrational energies?
The best way to connect is to open the electromagnetic field of the chakra, the heart chakra.
The heart chakra. Okay, and how do I open my heart chakra?
To be in a loving state, and to feel this state of love, unconditional love, in the physical body. And when you do that, you will feel the vibrations, and the vibrations will vibrate the cells in the body. And all that vibration will give you the health you need.
Okay.
To harmony.
Okay, check me out on this. I think I get it. But if I want to then raise my vibration to a point where, let's say, perfect health or very good health exists, I focus on my heart, I think loving thoughts, I feel my heart expand, I feel the energy of the heart go through my body, I express the intention of perfect health, and then my vibration is at a level that is consistent with perfect health?
Yes, that's exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly correct.
Well, that's a very useful tool for humans, and thank you very much for giving us that. As you know, we're going through a lot of turmoil and disruption. It's some of the, you might say, tearing down process as a prelude to ascension. And I'm wondering if you have any advice for humans so that they can deal with all this turmoil at this time and still remain healthy.
Yes, it is very difficult, but the thing to be very, it's to stay calm. It's like a position of observer. When you observe what's going on around, it's not ignorance, but it's just like to feel the calm inside you, to getting to have this state of stillness inside you. It's just within yourself.
That is a concept that I understand is an ancient concept that I think teachers have been talking about it for a long time, this idea of the observer, that if you're caught up in a stressful situation, you mentally try to remove yourself from it and just observe what's going on. No judgment, no emotion,
Just about,
observe
yes.
and wonder, where is this going to go? That kind of thing.
It's about neutrality.
Neutrality. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No judgment.
No judgment. And during that position, it's a way to have to feel the ascension process.
Mm-hmm. How are we humans doing right now in that ascension process? I understand it's underway. Is it at a point now where it's inevitably going to happen? Or is it looking like one day ascension is going to happen, the next day maybe not so certain? How do you assess it at this point?
Ascension is the process. You are in the ascension process. So it is. It's doing really fine. The most calm and peaceful you feel inside, the more it will be easy to navigate through this ascension process.
Mm. Would it be fair to say that some individuals have already ascended and each human is at a different point in the process?
Yes, the humanity is all the humanity is ascending, but it's individual. So each individual has his own process, own ascension, and own way to do it, and different levels.
But the key to continuing ascension is to stay calm, be the observer. Anything else?
No, that's exactly the term you say. That's correct, yes.
Mm-hmm. I imagine if you engage in generous and kind acts for other people, that is probably assisting the process as well.
Yes, it's all correlated to the loving part of the human being, and to be connected to the loving field of vibration, which means unconditional love, which is a vibration.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we humans are not very skilled at unconditional love. I think some of our animals exhibit it better than humans. And we seem to love people with conditions. You know, you don't cheat on me, I'll continue to love you, that kind of thing.
That's a work to do, of course, yes.
Yes. Is there any suggestion or tip that you might have for how we can improve our ability to love unconditionally?
To trust and to learn about the process, and to feel the emotion and the vibration of love, to improve that every day.
You speak quite a bit about feeling, and many of us humans, especially guys like me who spent 40 years in the corporate world, you know, we're focused on our mind and what we think about things, and seldom about what we feel about things. It's difficult for us to feel vibration. Any technique that you can suggest that would help us to feel better, feel more?
It's to feel the vibrations. You need to try to connect with the love as a term of vibration, and to to make it feel real, even if you don't feel it for a while, try to feel it. And when you get the sensation, try to keep the sensation of feeling.
Mm.
And then try to immerse it and embody the feeling, and to put that vibration all around your body and inside the body.
And you put it there by imagining it there?
First, you can imagining here.
Mm-hmm. When I do that, I can feel kind of a sensation or a welling in my heart area. And
Yes.
so you're saying that if I intend to expand that to my entire field of energy.
Yes, that's correct. That
vibration.
Yes.
And perhaps boosting my advancement in the ascension process.
Yes, and about the health, about the immunity, and it will vibrate the cells as well.
Mm. And I understand the DNA is positively affected as well.
Yes.
Yeah. What is happening with our DNA these days? I understand it's changing. Can you give us a little insight on that?
The DNA is receiving more and more light at this time, and it's just it's all about the ascension process.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the DNA is connected to different fields in the cosmos.
Okay.
As well.
So as our vibration gets faster, our DNA is elevated, our consciousness expands, and we advance in the ascension process. Is that about it?
Yes, that's correct. And the light will be more and more inside the DNA when you do that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Just that light and photonic information in the DNA.
Mm-hmm. Well, Vata, we're going to have to end this video shortly, but I'm wondering if you have any final message for humanity that you haven't already expressed.
It's humanity is doing well despite the things that you that you can see, and it's a pleasure to see humanity improve their connections with the cosmos and with the consciousnesses.
Well, thank you for that message, and thank you very much for being here. You've shed much light on many ideas, and I think that's most helpful for us. Thank you very much, and much love and many blessings to you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And Anne, you just come on back when you're ready. Well, we have to wrap up, Anne, and I'm wondering if people want to get in touch with you for a healing session or for any other reason, what's the best way for them to do that?
The best way to do that is you can contact me via my website.
Mm-hmm.
That you will insert it below.
Okay.
Because it's a bit complicated to write it down.
Yes, and by email as well?
Or by email as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tack those two on to the end of this video as you suggest. Good. Well, Anne, thank you very much. This has been great, and I'm sure very helpful for a lot of people. And thank you very much for this.
Thank you, Peter. Thanks for having me.
Bye for now.